Yo, and welcome to Cheap Beer Reviews. As you might see, I'm sitting in a different place in my living room because my beloved leather chair, the swivel bit on the legs broke off and now I'm gutted, so now I need to weld at some point. Anyway, today we got the Dorset IPA, a hoppy fruity ale that's best served chilled to the bone. And it is, you can see all the condensation on the outside. It just says brewed in the UK in partnership with Hall and Woodhouse. So it's a Bold West Coast style IPA with a citrusy. I need to read them before I take them. Anyway, it looks kind of cool. It looks like some proper. I would imagine this could be in a rum, to be honest. But yeah, let's have a go. And I'm using my tiny rebel glass today that I think my son actually stole at a pub and left in my car, the beloved old car I crashed. And this survived, so it's a good glass. Right, let's see. It's very light in the colour. It pours well though, maybe because I'm pouring it into a glass this time around and not my tanker that's probably, even though it's watched, still old and dirty. And there she goes. That was the perfect pour. What do we have? 5%, 500 milliliters. We can deal with that. Let's try. It is hoppy and IPA-ish. I don't get hit by the citrus, very faintly, but not much. I would say this is actually just like a Pils that tastes like IPA, or maybe an IPA that drinks like a Pils, if that makes sense. It flows. It flows heavier than an IPA. Like I don't know if that would be right words to use, but it's like there's more viscosity in an IPA than a Pils, and this has the Pils viscosity. So if an IPA is a pure 50, then this is like your normal slave transit oil. It will make sense to some people, I hope. But yeah, the citrus really isn't pronounced in it. It's as many times I said before, the carbonation is a bit wild, as you can see. She bubbles wildly. I would say if they dialed down the carbon in it, it would be more IPA-like and less Pils-like, but it's actually not bad at all. I think it was, that's the brain engaging there. £1.19 in little, so it wasn't dear at all. But I must say that might be the heat. I was going to do this outside, but outside is like, I think my backyard garden thing is like closing in on 1200 degrees at the moment. It's just, I don't want to go up. So I'm sat in my living room on this lovely fucking day to not wither and die like a houseplant in the window, because it's that not normal hot. Like last week was proper hot as well. I think it's 41 degrees they hit where I'm working, but it was a drier heat. Today where I'm at is like this mucky heat. It's only about 35, but it's absolutely not a bit of me. All right, that's not what I was coming at. What I was coming at, this is a good, like, this would be a good summer beer. This is a refreshment beer, a beer, if you know what I mean. Not just, you could session it, but it's just like a good refresher after being outside. It was something I could imagine I would drink if I was in Australia. I don't know why. I've never been, but this beer kind of, it's just like a refreshment beer, which is gonna sound weird and make other people who say it look like terrible everyday alcoholics, because you don't just drink a beer in the middle of the day because it's refreshing. You drink beer after work, or at least that's how I was brought up. Anyway, I'm off work, so it's fine with me. Mm. The citrus is kicking in a little bit now, but I think that's because I had a few good squelch of it. It's not predominant. It's not pushing any bad limits. It's generally just it hits its mark. It's I would say that is the top level of media corners you can get, if there ever was anything like that. It's don't know. It's just not bad. It's not extremely good either, but it's definitely on the good side. And it, as you can see, I needed that refreshment beer because this has gone down lovely. But yeah, what can we say? It definitely reached the Lemmy scale. I'm quitting the math today, the very advanced math I use for the engineering skills and advanced math and physics to calculate how good the beers normally are. I would say this slams in straight up 7 on the Lemmy scale. And I know that scale does go higher than 10, but still, again, this is a 7. This is a 7 all day long. It's nice and cold. It's hot outside. It's refreshing. It could be the whole thing today that made it absolutely hit the spot, but this just hit the spot. So I'm well pleased with it. 7 all day long. Go and try it. It's and as well, it's a cool looking bottle. I like the logo. So Dorset IPA, definitely worth a go. But yeah, that will be it for this time around. So see you all later. There's everybody else on YouTube screaming about that. Press subscribe, press subscribe. It's entirely up to you. But that will be it. Have a good one. Ta-ta!